Oh dear Lord, what have I done? Yes, you see that, people? That's called Memorial Day Massacre right there. You've heard of the Memorial Day Miracle, Sean Elliott? This is the massacre. Falling down a driveway after 15 tequilas and slamming my shoulder into a retaining wall, thus fracturing my acromion and ending my Major League Baseball pitching career forever. Dude, that sucked. Whatever the case, we ain't going to get into that right now. We're going to get into some pack rips, and we're going to get into some baseball cards. As you can see, I got all kinds of shit on display today. I'm not even going to start with the Mel Hall shit until a second from now, but I want to kind of break this down on Last Man on the Bench. The big dirty sports card rip will happen at the end of this episode. I know y'all are looking forward to that. It's June 4th. Damn, what's been going on? I'm watching this Bronx Zoo 90 about the 1990 Yankees, and it just triggered some memories from my childhood. That's where all these Mel Hall autographs came from. Mel Hall's in jail for 45 years for sexual activity with underage women. He is the R. Kelly of Major League Baseball. He's a fucked up individual, and I got 11 signed cards from this fucking guy, and I'll tell you why I have them. It's fucked. I'm going to talk about this collection of autographs I have here, which was my pride and joy for many, many years, although it's a bunch of nobodies and never were's. And we're going to get into this 2024 Topps Heritage Pack, which is a reissue of the 1975 Topps set, which I love. My birth year, 1975. Got to celebrate that. There's really nothing in this pack that's worth shit, as far as I can tell. Maybe we get a Shohei. Maybe we get an Ellie De La Cruz. Maybe we get an Anthony Volpe or something. I don't know. As long as we don't get a Mel Hall. Last man on the bench. Let's get into it, baby. Let's go. My name is Zach Selwyn. Welcome to Last Man on the Bench, the best sports podcast that you're not listening to in the world. Make sure to follow us on YouTube at Last Man on the Bench. The Big Dirty Sports Card Show is our little social segment that we're launching very soon. And hit all the socials. Last Man, Zach Selwyn, Instagram at Zach Selwyn. Please watch Fade or Tail on Parlay Max on Twitter with 2 X's. That is my live sports betting, pardon the interruption, show. I am the Tony Kornheiser of that show. Shout out Tony, my old homie, my mentor. And that's on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to get into these NBA Finals in a second. I'm very excited for that. But first, I want to talk about the Bronx Zoo 90 special. It's on Peacock right now, and it's about the dumpster fire. The absolute dumpster fire that was the 1990 New York Yankees. Now, if you haven't seen this special, the main segments are about Steinbrenner trying to dig up dirt on Winfield with some gambler, Mel Hall dating a 15-year-old fucking girl from Fairfield High School, Deion Sanders trying to become a baseball player and drawing dollar signs in the dirt, Kevin Moss hitting 15 home runs and like 27 at-bats or whatever the fuck it was, and just how Steinbrenner gets kicked off the Yankees board, and it's their worst season. They finish in last place. Billy Martin dies that year in the drunk driving accident. Shit show. Great 3-part series on Peacock. Probably could have cut it down to 2, but I watched all 3. And the main thing I took out of it was the Mel Hall story. Now, it goes back, for me, further than this. Fairfield, Connecticut is where my best friend grew up in high school. It's a long story, but he was born in Tucson with me and then moved to Fairfield. I visit him every year. He has seen every one of these cards in my binder here. He also told me, as he went to Fairfield High School when I was about 14 or 15 years old, that a sophomore or a junior at his high school was dating Mel Hall. He told me that a junior at his high school, a girl, was dating Yankees outfielder Mel Hall. Melvin fucking Hall. Now, at the time when I was 15, I was like, yeah, all right, Mel, I see you. He was probably, 26, 27? Let's see how old he was. Born in 1960. Oh, shit. Never mind. He was old. So he was 27 years old in 1987. So let's say he was 30 in 1990, and he's dating a 15-year-old sophomore at Fairfield High. The girl's name was Chaz Easterly. Now, my friend had the yearbook, and he would go, this is the chick who's fucking Mel Hall. And she brings him to the prom. He's a year younger than Chaz. He's been going to elementary school and junior high with this girl. He's had a crush on her, like all my homies from Fairfield. All my buddies, I still keep in touch. We were texting each other like crazy when this Bronx Zoo 90 was on about Chaz Easterly and Mel Hall. This was a real story. This dude was banging a high school girl when he was 30 years old. This guy's a fucking dirtbag. He groomed her. He brainwashed her. He put a pool in her house so she wouldn't go to the beach. I mean, it's fucked up. At the time, I was like, yeah, go Mel. Now I'm like, you're a dirty fuck. Anyway, that leads me to, why do I have 11 Mel Hall autographed fucking baseball cards? Couple reasons. Mel Hall was on the Cleveland Indians as a young player, and they trained in Tucson. If you've ever seen the movie Major League, you know that's where they set up spring training. So I obviously got a lot of autographs there. And then my Yankee fandom, when I went to some games in Anaheim in 1988, 89, Mel Hall was on the Yankees. Got him to sign some autographs. Here's the funny story. Here is the funny story. Mel Hall, I had a weird thing. I used to collect everything a Major League Baseball player touched. If you touched a glove, a batting glove, a baseball, anything, I wanted it. If a guy had a hot dog, I'd say, can you sign your hot dog wrapper? Mel Hall was in the Anaheim Marriott lobby drinking a Sunkist. And I said, hey, can I have your Sunkist can when you're done with it? And he looked at me like, what the fuck, man? And I was like, yeah, I collect stuff like that. Ask anybody in my Townsend Junior High Baseball Card Club in the 80s. I collected stuff like that. I got Sammy Khalifa's Diet Coke. I got Bill Bates' Diet Coke. You don't know who any of these players are. But I liked collecting cans that the players fucking drank out of, so I got a Mel Hall autographed Sunkist can. Thinking back all these years later, that thing was a petri dish of DNA. If I had turned that in to the police in Orange County, I would have solved 7 or 8 cold cases in Anaheim alone. You know what I'm saying? I had Mel Hall going to jail 30 years before he went to jail. And I hope you rot in fucking pieces, Mel. Anyway, 11 Mel Hall autographs. Look at this shit. To get to the bottom of some of these other autographs here, like I got Andy Hawkins. I don't know if you remember, 1990 Yankees threw a no-hitter and lost. That's how bad those Yankees were. Tell me Charlie Kerfield doesn't have a couple of young boys buried beneath his house. This guy shops for lime on the regular. Doug Frobel looks like he was in a motorcycle gang with Tom Hardy at some point in his life. Hey, look, a Brad Pitt card. Alvaro Espinoza looks like the Mexican Heisenberg. Lance McCullers is in here. His son, way better than Lance McCullers Sr. I wish I had him. Like, you know, you get a Patrick Mahomes Sr. autograph. You want the Patrick Mahomes. Anyway, the rest of these cards are just dog shit. You know, a bunch of players that never made it. Lee Guterman, you know, had a nice career. Jack Howell. I got 100 Jack Howell autographs because Jack Howell was from Tucson. He would come back and play. I got all the Tucson Toros. Larry Anderson, of course, is now a broadcaster. And then there's all the prospects that never worked out. Louis Meadows, you know. God, these guys were just supposed to be the next big players. Look, for every one of these guys that I have, I also have a couple Craig Biggio's, a couple Mark Graces, Ken Griffey Jr.'s, Jose Canseco's, Mark McGuire's. I got some ball players, but these guys were not the ones that ended up getting PSA graded. So when it comes to cards, I got a shitload of shit. I have the all-cocaine team in here, too. You see Ron Washington. Got him in there. I got Claudell Washington. He's a cocaine dude somewhere in here. And, of course, I have Dale Berra, Yogi's son, another big coke dude in the 80s. All their autographs. I could probably take these in to, like, the DEA, and they could test these cards for cocaine. I'm sure there's something on here. I feel fit. You know, this guy, Billy Swift, USA baseball team. You know, anyone who was on the 85 Olympic team you thought was going to be a star. You know, but most of these guys did not turn out. A lot of Indians. Dave Clark, Greg Swindell. Anyway, very fun to go through this. Corey Snyder, he had some nice years. Joe Carter, those are some decent cards. I'll take a Joe Carter autograph. American League RBI champ. Corey Snyder, of course, with his molester stash. Anyway, there you go. These are my commons that never made it out of the book. Happy to share these classics with you with such Hall of Famers like Buddy Biancalana. Let's move on. Everybody told me we can dog get high. Everybody told me we can dog get high. Yo, another thing about that Bronx 90 thing is Pascual Perez, dude. Talk about the all-cocaine team. That guy wouldn't even show up to spring training. They went and found him in his, like, I forget where he was from, Puerto Rico, the DR, and he was boozing, doing blow, hanging out with hookers. He's like, I'm not ready for a big league yet. And then Steinbrenner wheels him out finally after he signs a big contract, and he just sucked. But he had a couple nice starts, had no run support. Mattingly was hurt that year. But then what sucks is at the end of this, I forgot Pascual Perez was murdered while collecting his MLB pension check. Dude, how much is an MLB pension check? I'm going to look this up, especially in the 90s or early 80s. Can't be much. I mean, let's see. $7,500 per month right now. And that's not bad. Those who wait until 62 top out at $265K a year. Shit. I should have played some fucking baseball. But I don't know if he was getting robbed for that much money. I'm guessing Pascual was looking at more of a couple grand. But who knows? You have to have 43 game days. You can get the pension. Hey, that's not bad. MLB's pension most generous with the retirees payout. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Pascual Perez got his pension and got robbed and killed. And rest in peace. He was a fucking fun player to watch. I love the Jerry curl flying everywhere, mowing people down when he was on the Expos. No longer with us. Rest in peace, my dog. Hey, and Chastity Easterly. I'm happy you turned out okay. I'm glad you have some kids. I'm glad Mel Hall is doing his time. But shit, that's crazy. So we got the all-cocaine team in there. We have the all-pedo team with Mel Hall. Louis Polonia, I think, is in there. And once again, the no-hitter in a loss, Andy Hawkins. So go check out Bronx Zoo 90. It's a fantastic series on Peacock. I cannot say enough about that. What else is going on? I'm just going to get into these packs today because I don't want to spend too much time fucking around. This is a 1975 reissue. What Topps does every year is I'm getting these Mel Hall cards out of here. Jesus Christ. Why do I even still have those? So Topps does the thing every year, as we know, with the Heritage packs where they take a design from the 70s or 80s and they redo it. So we're looking for Shohei, Volpe, or Ellie De La Cruz. Big Dirty Sports Card Show starts right now. Let's rip into this fucker. All right. First things first. Oh, I saw Spencer. I was hoping it was Spencer Torkelson. Spencer Horwitz. That's a Jew. There's no Horwitzes in baseball. I'm looking that up. I'm sorry. If your name is Horwitz, you do two things. You work in the movies or Hollywood, or you're a rabbi or an accountant maybe. You're not a baseball player. Look at this guy. He is Jewish. Hey! Look at that. He's the grandson of the New York Mets media relations director, Jay Horwitz. Spencer Horwitz. He was even bar mitzvahed. Baruch Hashem, my friend. Wow. And he's Canadian? Dude, Canadian Jews are the best. Shout out to Spencer Horwitz. Look at this guy. Where's he from, actually? Baltimore. All right, he's not Canadian. He's from Baltimore. Spencer Horwitz. It's funny. If your name is Horwitz, you work in Hollywood, or you're an accountant, you're not a baseball player. It's like having the name Mookie. If you're named Mookie, you got two options in life. You play baseball or basketball. Have you ever met a Mookie who's like, hey, I'm Mookie Jones. I'll be doing your taxes this week. Now, if you're named Mookie, you go straight to sports. Spencer Horwitz, that's a shit card. Drew Waters, which is what happens when I start a bath. I draw water. I like the autographs on these, by the way. I love autograph cards when they have the simulated autograph. It takes me back. Drew Waters, bath water. I could see Chris Berman going crazy. I love a guy with the old eye black, though. That's cool. Who's this? Emmanuel Valdez on the Red Sox. This is going to be a pack of shit. This is a pack of scrubs, I can already tell you. Valdez. All right. Emmanuel is his name, by the way. And there's another guy. I love this name. Daysbel Hernandez. Daysbel. Daysbel? It's like when you get out of school, they're ringing the Daysbel. Shout out. Like the scraggly beard there. You know, it's kind of disgusting, actually. Shout out Daysbel from the Braves. Oh, here we go. 1951 Most Valuable Players card. I don't even know what this is, but I like the look of it. Who's on here? we got Roy Campanella from the Brooklyn Dodgers. And Lord knows if I can't read that. Yogi Berra, the great Yogi Berra. Is this like a cool card? I don't know. I'm going to put it right here and look this up. Topps 2024 MVP cards. I bet they're worth jack shit. Let's see. $1.60. All right. Oh, 50 cents. We're on our way to making this pack money back. Do I sleeve it? I leave it. Sleeve it or leave it. Hell no. I can't read this shit. Every back of these cards looks like it's stained in the old gum. I'm surprised there is no gum in here. That would have been nice. Oh, Jordan Montgomery. Jordan Montgomery, Yankee disaster. They got rid of him. They didn't think he had what it takes. Boom! Wins a World Series with the Rangers. You know why? Because he got to grow the beard back. Come on, Yankees. Can we cut the fucking facial hair rule and let these guys be themselves? Alex Verdugo looks like a 4-year-old baby. Looks like a little newborn alien ever since they made him shave his dope-ass beard. Let the guys be hairy, man. Jordan, what a year he had. I think he got the bag, too. I think he got signed. Joe Ryan. That's just a good old American name. Joe Ryan. Nolan's grandson. Not true. Ooh, okay. I'll take an Adley Rutschman. It's not a, it's a base card. Let's see what an Adley's worth these days. This guy is a ball player, as we all know. Whoa. There's no way this is a rookie. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Wrong card. This is a nice card, though. This is a Heritage Adley. And it's going for $109. Whoa. Is this a card? This has got to be wrong. Oh, here we go. $1.99. That's better. Sometimes I get all excited when I see them all graded and in the sexy, eBay. But I'm going to sleeve them up. I'm going to sleeve it. It's the best card we got. I can't think of a better card to get in this set, unless it was like a green or something. I don't even know what comes in these. Let's see. We want these special inserts. Well, who knows? We're not getting shit is what we're getting. We're getting a Logan Webb. Justin Martinez, pitcher for the D-backs. Couldn't tell you much about him, nor do I want to. Dick Williams, yes. I didn't even know they did these Dick Williams, man. This is an old manager card. Dick Williams is dead, isn't he? What the hell is this? Why would I get a Dick Williams card in a 2024 fucking pack? Let's see what's going on here. All right. He's in the Hall of Fame as a manager. He's got to be dead. He's dead. Yes, he's dead. He died in 2011. Well, how you doing, Dick? Sick Dick Broom on Dick Williams. Look at that very tight autograph on Dick. And I got nothing but good things about Dick. I'll take that Dick. Oh, I'll take a Thurman Munson, though. Woo! Wait, we got a Thurman Munson card in here, bruh? I don't know if this is a special insert or what, but I'm looking that shit up, and I'm sleeving it because Thurman Munson, one of my dad's all-time favorite players. Rest in peace, of course. He was killed in a plane crash, I believe, or a helicopter. I'm going to look that up, too. Here's the Munson 1975 $8.99 for the insert card. Yeah, that paid for the pack right there. This is a beautiful card. Look at Thurman. That's a ball player. You don't see anyone who looks like that anymore. These guys are wearing like body armor. Look at this guy. One batting glove, no elbow pads. He doesn't have that dumb flap over his ear. He's not wearing shin guards and wrist guards. That's a ball player. Thurman Munson, he had half a wad of damn tobacco in his cheek. Woo! Catcher, too. Sideburns, mustache. This guy screamed Quaaludes. Rest in peace, Thurman Munson. Captain. He was a captain as well. First captain after Lou Gehrig. And his life ended in tragic fashion. But I will definitely sleeve up my new Thurman Munson card. Yes! Hey, we got a Clayton Kershaw, people. One of my all-time favorite pitchers. I've seen him live. I've seen him throw a no-hitter live. But what is this? This is called a New Age Performer. They're making it look all like 70s, all hippie. I like that shit. Let's see if this is worth anything. Can't go wrong with a Clayton. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. This card is, well, PSA 9 is $24. Don't get this graded, people. It's about $1.24 if you want the Kershaw. I'll give it to my friend RJ, big Dodgers fan. Colton Cowser. He's supposed to be like the fastest player in the league. Am I wrong? I don't know much about Colton Cowser. Let's look this guy up. I like the name. That is a ball player name. You know, that's not David What was the guy? Horwitz? See, there's two types of players in the world. There's your Colton Cowser. When you're born and your name is Colton Cowser, you're going to the majors. And then there's Spencer Horwitz when you got two options, majors or business school. I'll take Colton Cowser. Whoa, $90? Get the fuck out of here. $90? Wait a minute. Is this card actually worth something? Come on. 2024 Heritage. Colton Cowser. $90. Ungraded. Holy shit. We hit a honey pot. We hit. Holy shit, Colton Cowser. For the fucking win. Are you serious? There's got to be something going on that I'm missing. Maybe this one's not up. Oh, here's one for $1.79. Still a rookie. We're going to sleeve it. Eloy Jimenez, named after Eloy, Arizona, where I once had intercourse in a van as a teenager. How you doing, Eloy? Oh, good old Charlie Blackmon. Another hairy bastard. We've had a lot of hairy fucks on these in these cards. That's going to wrap it up. But guess what's not in this pack? A Mel Hall. An autographed Mel Hall. So there you go. 3 solid hits here. The Colton Cowser rookie, the Thurman Munson, and the Adley Rutschman. I'm going to look up Colton Cowser's stats just for fun and see what he's doing this year in his rookie season. Maybe he's one of those guys, like all those Orioles. Have you seen all the Orioles players? They look the same. They're all like clean-shaven, scraggly Abercrombie and Fitch models. This guy looks no different. He's hitting .236, 7 bombs, and 26 RBI. All right, we could do better. Listen, if you like Last Man on the Bench, subscribe, comment, post, repost. I'll send everybody an autographed Mel Hall card who does so. That's what I do for the people. And if you're interested in the rest of my shitty autographs, drop me a line and I'll send you a Ken Phelps from 1987 Topps. Much love. Thanks for watching Last Man on the Bench. We're doing it short today, man, because we're trying to keep my editing time down. Every time I edit one of these, it's like a 5-hour situation. And, you know, I got shit to do. Like take care of my effed up shoulder. Career's over, baby. No more major league dreams for me. We'll see y'all down the road. Like, subscribe, do all that. My name is Zach Selwyn at Instagram. Hey, Spencer Horwitz, you got to get to your bar mitzvah chain. We'll see you.
That evening, guy. That's how it is when you wear the crown and your baby just left town. Give me that.